Hello, wine fans. Stephen here from the Napa Valley Wine Academy content team with an update on what is new in membership. And as we promised 2 weeks ago, we have another Burgundy update. So if you love Burgundy, you're going to love what I'm about to show you. So first of all, we have some maps. So I'm just going to click on the Côte de Beaune one. As you can see here, these are our famous topographical maps that we have been doing for quite a while now. And we left Burgundy to a bit later because Burgundy is really hard. Burgundy is incredibly detailed. Burgundy is intense. The time came and we've done Burgundy. So this is the second part of the maps. We saw some of the boundary maps last time for the last update, as well as the Côte de Nuit. As you can see, we've got a little bit of the Côte de Nuit here, but this is focusing really on the Côte de Beaune. And they're extraordinary. I mean, you can really see where the topography is here. This famous golden slope, you can see it and witness it right there on the map. It's almost as good as being there. Now, if we zoom in, which we can do up here, you can see the detail in these are quite extraordinary. Like, let's just put in 200. Like, it's insane. These borders, we really went to the nth degree to make it as accurate as possible according to what the French government regulations are. So these were time-consuming, painstaking, but the end result is they are quite amazing. These are fantastic maps. These, if you're a Burgundy fan, you're going to love them because you really will see the topography. And if you're just a wine student, these are fantastic. So that's Côte de Beaune. We have Côte Chalonnais, the Mâconnais. We've got Burgundy with villages. So this is, a lot more with all the famous villages there. Fantastic. These are very, very cool. So Burgundy, we have a lot more other stuff from, the previous update, as well as some of my favorite stuff that we did back in the day. So great piece about Domaine Drouin from Wine Masters TV. We've got an interview with Jasper Morris and Peter Marks, two of the best MWs of all time, really just hanging out, being buddies, and talking about Burgundy. It's really, really cool. So if you're a Burgundy fan, this week is fantastic. We do have some other new stuff that is non-Burgundy related, of course. So we have some new cocktail articles. We're at week 36 and week 37 of our 52-piece series on classic cocktails and basically building your bar from scratch. So if it's the first time you've known about this, the idea here is that if you don't know anything about cocktails, you don't want to go out and buy $400 worth of spirits because that's really difficult and hard to do, and you just don't know where to start. So what this series does is it starts from scratch, and you do a different cocktail every week, adding only one alcoholic ingredient per week as a maximum. So actually these weeks, for the Bloody Mary, for example, we didn't need to buy any alcoholic ingredients because we already had the vodka from a previous week. So this is a little bit about the Bloody Mary, some information on how to make it, a little spiel as well. We've also got the penicillin, which is more of a modern classic, uses one of this is the peatiest scotch that you can find. So very recent cocktail, but a bit of a modern classic there. So we wanted to include it. Finally, from our friends at Wine Masters TV, we do have a lecture series on Southwest France and Corsica. So these guys always have a lot of fun together and you always learn something new. Southwest France is great, of course. You've got Madaran, Jurançon, and Corsica is very cool. Lots of cool stuff happening there as well. I got to fly over at one time and you saw like fishing boats and then these really high-capped snow-capped mountains, and then you're on the other side again. So I think people often forget that Corsica is part of France and it's not actually part of Italy. So really good info there on regions that people don't know generally as much about compared to, say, a Burgundy. So that's it for this week. Have a fantastic week and drink something delicious, a nice wine, or even a cocktail like a Bloody Mary for breakfast or a penicillin for dessert. It's up to you. Cheers.